Angel Reese issues strong message to WNBA after players' viral "Pay us what you owe us" statement over CBA talks. Angel Reese wasn't just making shots during the WNBA All-Star Game last weekend. She was making a statement that echoed far beyond the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. When players walked onto the court wearing black warm-up shirts emblazoned with "Pay us what you owe us" in bold white letters, they weren't just warming up for an exhibition. They were drawing a line in the sand as collective bargaining negotiations continued to stall. What makes revenue sharing Angel Reese's non-negotiable demand? Reese has emerged as one of the most vocal advocates for players during these crucial contract talks. The 23-year-old Chicago Sky forward, despite being in just her second season, refuses to stay quiet while the league and Players Association work toward a new collective bargaining agreement. During her recent interview with ESPN's Elle Duncan, Reese made her priorities crystal clear. When pressed about the one issue she absolutely won't compromise on, Reese pointed directly to revenue sharing. The team revenue. The revenue shares. That's really important for us. We deserve it. I know we're not letting up. We are going to do whatever it takes to get what we deserve, Reese said. Revenue sharing and salary increases have become the two primary battlegrounds as both sides race against the October deadline. The current collective bargaining agreement expires then, creating urgency that wasn't there when players first opted out of their previous deal in 2024. That earlier agreement had been in place since January 2020. For Reese, the math is simple. As attendance figures climb, viewership numbers soar, and merchandise sales continue growing, players should see their piece of the pie expand accordingly. The league's success should translate directly into player compensation. How is Reese using her platform to drive change? The Maryland native understands exactly what she brings to these negotiations. Since bursting onto the scene with LSU's championship-winning team in 2023, she has built a massive following that extends well beyond basketball courts. That celebrity status has become her weapon of choice in contract talks. "I'm just going to continue to educate myself on what's going on and staying involved. I know my voice, I know my platform, and I know when I speak people are listening," Reese explained during her ESPN interview. This isn't the first time the Sky forward has leveraged her influence for the cause. During All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis, she spoke candidly about her growing role in the WNBA and her frustrations with the negotiation process. "Yesterday was an eye-opener for me. It was disrespectful," Reese said, referring to recent talks with league officials. "This is for the next generation. It's important to be able to be vocal. If I sit back, it looks like I don't care. I know my voice and I know my platform. You love it or you hate it, I know it gets views. So I just know that I have to be vocal. I have to sit at that table one day." Reese's commitment to the cause runs deeper than public statements. She's already hinted at the ultimate bargaining chip players might deploy if negotiations continue to stagnate. During an episode of her Unapologetically Angel podcast from March, she mentioned that players might consider sitting out if their demands aren't met. With October approaching and both sides still far apart on key issues, Reese's unwavering stance on revenue sharing could determine whether fans see their favorite players on the court when the season tips off. The All-Star forward has made it clear that backing down isn't an option, especially when she believes the future of women's professional basketball hangs in the balance.